Facebook friends and family. How are you guys doing today? I hope that everyone is doing wonderful and swell per usual on this good Wednesday morning. It is September the 3rd, 2025, and it is currently 11:10 a.m. here in Detroit, Michigan. I'm kind of just getting up and got myself washed up, cleaned up, washed my face up, brushed my teeth and everything like that. And I just kind of like threw my hair back in a ponytail or whatever. Today is Wednesday. I'm not sure if Ray is going to call me and ask me if I want to go to do yoga. But if she does, I'm going to be ready. I got my little yoga pants ready and my shirt. So we shall see. But yeah, I woke up hearing, or I was just singing this song that I think I be hearing it when my kids be on TikTok or something, and it be like, that's just not my problem, that's just not my problem. And I don't know why I'm getting that right now, but it means that something is going on. Somebody is probably going through some karma or something, and they probably feel like it's my fault for exposing something, but I'm hearing, that's just not my problem, because you shouldn't have did what you did or whatever. It's something like that. I also had a dream, or I was in some, if I wasn't dreaming, then I was seeing a vision that my brother's friend and her boyfriend got into a car accident. And I don't know them or anything like that. I mean, I've seen them a few times. I've seen faces. That's how I know it's my brother's friend who I saw or whatever. And I had a dream that they had a car accident. And I don't know how they had the car accident. I just seen the impact and a huge fire. Like they hit something so hard that their car blew the fuck up. And right now I'm seeing like the freeway, like the service drive or whatever. Like somebody hit the wall of the lane that, it's not the service drive. Okay, you know how you get on the freeway, right? And you have the 2, 3, or however many lanes. Then you have the medium, and it divides the other side of the freeway. And then you have the lanes that you get in for if you get like a flat tire or get pulled over by the cops or something. Those side lanes there, or like if you're waiting on AAA or something. And then the wall, the freeway wall. It's like somebody ran into the freeway wall, but I don't know how somebody would do that because the wall is right here and you should be driving straight. But it's like the way that I'm seeing it, it's like this car drove into the wall of the freeway and blew the fuck up. So, and I know I've been channeling messages like somebody's going to have a fatal car accident, or a hit and run car accident or something like that. And I'm seeing 96, the freeway. And my brother has had accidents on 96. And I believe one of his friends died in a car accident on 96 as well a few years back. But I believe it was like a car full of guys, like 2 or 3 guys that died in the freeway or something. On the freeway or something. Somebody is about to have a huge car accident on the fucking freeway, and they're not going to survive it. And that's what I be telling my brother. It's like he got 9 lives, but it's like me. Like, people done tried to kill me plenty of times. People done tried to kill my brother plenty of times. And granted, like, you could be drinking and driving, or a lot of people can drink and drive. For instance, myself. I don't drink like that, but I'm a responsible drinker. I don't like to get drunk. If I feel myself getting a little buzzed or tipsy, I keep it right there. I don't need to go no further. That way, too, I can always drive myself home. Don't no lanes be blurring or none of that shit like that, because I don't even allow myself to get that drunk. But sometimes people will drop something in your drink and you don't even know, and that's why you have a car accident. So maybe somebody, I don't know, maybe these people, they like to get drunk or something. Maybe that's why I'm talking about that. They like to drink, or maybe they like to do shrooms. I don't know how you do shrooms, so I think you can smoke them and you can drink them. I remember when I was driving Lyft, I had this Lyft customer or whatever, and he was selling shrooms. And he was saying that a lot of people like to mix them in tropical smoothie. He's like, make a smoothie and put the shrooms in there. He was on the phone or whatever. So maybe something like that happened. Maybe somebody was just in the car and they probably picked up their boyfriend's smoothie, didn't know he had shrooms in it or something, and they started driving and hallucinating or something. Maybe that's why I'm talking about my Lyft customer that I had. And he was saying like I was the Lyft driver. He was saying when you take the shrooms, make sure you at home or somewhere that you feel safe, and make sure you around people that you trust. Cause I think they call them trips. Like that was a psychedelic trip or some shit like that. I don't know. I ain't into the shit or whatever. But I'm hearing a trip like, cause the trip he was basically saying like the trip can always go left off of shrooms. So you need to make sure you're safe at home and around people that you love if you decide to do some shrooms or something. Okay, so maybe that's what happened or something, because I'm seeing this car accident like where somebody crashes into the freeway wall. Maybe their car is like spinning, which is why I'm doing this, and they spin into the freeway wall so hard that it hit it hit the engine or something. Whatever they hit in the car blew the whole car the fuck up. And I'm seeing them like take the push broom and sweep the freeway and stuff. I'm even hearing it. And that's funny because I said I was going to take some comment, like go and take all the stuff off the porch, take some comment and some cleaning stuff and make some hot mop water and sweep off the porch and then mop down the porch. Well, not necessarily mop it down, but, you know, take the push broom and take the water and mop the porch, clean the porch or whatever. Because my granddog, his leash is not that long. Most of the time he jumps off the porch and he goes and uses the bathroom in a driveway or something, and I could just clean it up like that. But my brother's truck has been in a driveway in the spot that he liked to use the bathroom. So sometimes he uses the bathroom on the porch. And once the poop gets firm enough for me to pick it up, like once it solidifies, I will go pick it up or I'll sweep it down into the soil or something like that. So I was said today I was going to go and clean off the porch or whatever so it wouldn't keep attracting some flies or whatnot. I pretty much clean the porch off every day anyway, as far as like I'll go out there and sweep it and everything like that. Make sure they ain't spill no dog food, it ain't no poop or nothing, because I don't want no rats on the porch or no mice or something. It's starting to cool down here in the city. Anywho, the accident. I had a dream that they had an accident. So, yeah, that's crazy. I was also in the kitchen the other day talking to my brother, and I'm like, yeah, I keep seeing one of my friends that I went to school with, Blase Split. I'm like, and I haven't seen or talked to her in a long time, and I keep seeing her in my dream, like vision. I'll get a quick whiff of her face or something, and I'm like, usually when that happens, something bad is about to happen to that person. It don't be good. And he was like, But I was talking to him about that. Like one of my old classmates that I went to middle school with, she kept popping up like in my visions or whatever. Just a quick vision of her face. I would see real quick for no reason. I mean, I wasn't thinking about her. I would just see it. Yes? So, yeah, hurry up. Oh, I forgot I was making this for my granddogs. I had to put this stuff in here.
But the truth you are awakening to is far deeper. Your true power is intrinsic.
But yeah, I had the dream or whatever about the car accident with my brother friends. And then I kept seeing my friends too, and I'm like, something is about to happen. Something is about to happen. So, and I'm hearing like, that's just not my problem. That's just not my problem. Like, so maybe it's somebody's karma. I kept saying death come in threes, and that's 3 different people. My brother friend, her boyfriend, and one of the people that I went to school with.
You need to chase. It is something you are born with.
And I don't be wishing negative on nobody. But I also be saying, like, you can't stand in the way of people's karma and things like that. Because you just can't. Like, you never know what anybody did. You don't even know what people did to you behind the scenes. That's why they say God protects you from things that you didn't see, and from God hears the stuff in rooms that you didn't hear unless he allow you to tap into that energy. So that's why they say God's rejection is always your protection. So when you have those friends that trade on you and do fucked up shit to you and shit like that, you can't feel bad when the death comes knocking at their door, the death angel. And I'm also hearing like somebody was doing something to my brother's truck. And this is my second or third time saying it. And I was saying, like, when my truck was outside of my brother's house, I knew that somebody was doing something to my car. When it was outside of my brother's house, as well as outside of my old friend Jarina's house, I knew that somebody was doing something to my car. And I'm hearing right now, like, your brother friends is about to have a real bad fatal car accident because people was doing stuff to his car. Them same friends that always be, and I ain't talking about like Raven or nothing, but them other friends who always be like, oh yeah, I checked his location. Like, that many motherfucking people do not need to have your goddamn location. You know why? Because people be weird and they be doing shit behind your back and behind the scenes and acting like they don't know what's going on. And I'm hearing that's the reason that these people are about to have this fatal car accident. And if it's not a car accident, their house is about to catch on fire. I'm seeing fire. And I remember that video. I said God is coming in the form of fire. I don't know how or what that means. If your house gonna catch on fire, your car gonna catch on fire, I'm not sure. But God says God's presence is in the form of fire. Think about it. The burning bush. I am. Like, bitch, when I want to come and let you know that I'm at this motherfucker, fire. You will see fire. So that's what I'm hearing. It's people are about to start witnessing fires for out of nowhere. Fatal car accidents, the car catch on fire. House accidents, you could be burning a candle, the house caught on fire. That's what I'm hearing. People's houses and cars and things that they need are about to start catching on fire. I'm also hearing, like, you can tell I'm starting to channel because I'm starting to talk fast. I can also hear like somebody has something in a phone that they need. They have a cloned phone. Somebody has a cloned phone, and that phone is going to catch on fire, is what I'm hearing. Like, y'all know how I say somebody cloned my phone? That's why shit, every time I share a Facebook status, it automatically shares somewhere that I don't even fucking know. I know when I share it across my 6 pages, but there's also always somebody else who shares my statuses. And then they have their privacy set up so that I can't see who's sharing it. And I'm not cross-sharing. Only thing that cross-shares is my reels from my Aaliyah Williams Facebook page to Aaliyah the MILF Market Instagram page. So I'm not crazy either. I'm hearing the person who has the cloned phone is the person whose house or car is going to blow the fuck up. And it's because they think they can keep on stealing from somebody. They're stealing money, stealing content, being a stalker, all up in somebody's businesses, their emails, their text messages, everything that this person does on their phone. It's a dummy bitch that's watching every fucking thing, thinking that she's going to find something to be able to blackmail somebody about or some shit like that. And she's not. It's a failed mission. And she's about to kill herself. It's a suicide mission, is what I'm hearing. So whoever got this clone phone, whoever been working with this little group, still, because it's somebody, the person that I'm seeing is, anywho, you've been stealing mail, and you've been acting dumb, and y'all been doing shit to people's cars, and all that type of shit. I'm hearing trying to save each other's ass. And your house and your car and all that is about to catch on fire. Shit, maybe it's going to be both. And again, I ain't wishing it on somebody. I'm also hearing somebody got to pay some restitution back. And the only thing that they can think of is to fake their car being stolen and caught on fire. Or their house catching on fire so that they can get some insurance money. Because they don't have the money to pay back the restitution that the judge has told them they're going to have to pay back. So now it's about to be some insurance scams going on. And maybe somebody got AAA, because I mentioned being on the side of the road earlier with AAA. And maybe somebody has AAA car insurance, or they have the home insurance or life insurance and roadside assistance. You know how you can get the package deal, because I used to work at AAA and shit. I didn't work on the insurance side though. I worked in emergency roadside assistance. So you see, emergency roadside assistance and insurance. Somebody is going to die in a fatal car accident. And it has something to do with AAA. And I'm saying AAA, but I'm also seeing AAM, Archangel Michael. So I'm seeing that as well. It's something about that. Somebody is about to have justice and victory in the form of somebody else pain and suffering. And it's because the people who about to have experienced this fire was responsible for causing somebody pain and suffering. You see how the tables always turn and you get what you dish out? So that's what I was dreaming or whatever. And I woke up like, that's just not my problem. That's just not my problem. And that's what these people were saying when they were stealing. Oh, that's not my problem. Oh, her and her kids, they don't got what? They can't do what? That's not my problem, because me and my kids, we can. So that's why I'm hearing it like, that's just not my problem. That's just not my problem. Like, oh, her son lost his mama and daddy and stepdaddy too. That's just not my problem. You see, the tables always turn. I'm hearing death come in threes too. And I've been seeing these three faces of people who I haven't talked to or anything. One I haven't seen in years. So that's crazy. And when I see people's faces just a quick in my dreams, it never be good. Even if I don't even know you like that. Like when I used to talk to my friend Ajane or whatever, and she would be on Cherry Line. I had met this guy over there one time. We wasn't in a relationship or nothing. He was just cool or whatever. And I think we exchanged numbers, but we ain't never talked or nothing like that. Hook up or nothing. We just was cool or whatever. So when I would go over there to see her, if he was over there, I was like, hey, blase split. And then one day I randomly had a dream about him just out the blue. And I hadn't went to go see Ajane over there in months. And I just randomly had a dream about him out the blue. So I called her. I didn't even call him. I'm like, yeah, girl, you know that boy, such and such and such and such. He was tall, dark, and handsome, and he had dreads too. He reminded me of Young Scooter as well. And I'm like, yeah, you know that guy who used, you know, he liked me or whatever. I'm like, I randomly had a dream about him the other day. She's like, girl, he just got killed the other day. I'm like, damn, because I was asleep. This is when I lived with my grandma. We lived in Carlisle Towers, off of 9 Mile of Greenfield. We lived in, is Carlisle Southfield or Oak Park? Carlisle Towers is still Southfield, because that's the side of Providence Hospital. This is when I lived there. I'm like, yeah, I had a dream about him, blah, blah, blah. And he had got killed. Somebody had shot him up. That's what I'm saying. When I dream about people just out the blue who I haven't seen, haven't been talking to, or really don't even have a connection to like that, it's always something. So, yeah. And I noticed that about myself. That's why for a minute I stopped telling people my dreams and stuff. Because sometimes you will tell people your dreams and stuff, and they'll be thinking that you had something to do with it. That's how I used to feel about my friend Black. Like one time I was telling him something, and it's just like, he was looking at me like, how the fuck do you know that? Like, it's no way in the world that you should know that. But I was trying to tell him that I was dreaming about it. I'm like, yeah, Black. Such and 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 such. Black was looking at me like I was a motherfucking ghost. That's what I'm saying. I think I scared Black a little bit because I used to be talking to him. Like, that was my nigga for real. Not in a relationship way, because we were never in a relationship. But I can call him and talk to him about pretty much anything. And sometimes he'll call me too. Like, he'll call me sweetheart. He'll be like, come here, sweetheart. And he'll just start venting to me about anything. The family, relationships. Or I be having close bonds with niggas. So anyway, I used to be telling him like, yeah, this and this happened and this happened. And sometimes I'd be like, he don't believe me. He think I'm crazy or something. Like he think that this is too far-fetched to believe. And then I'll tell him something and he'll be looking at me like, hold on, what you know? How do you know that? Who told you that? And I'm literally telling him like, yeah, I had a dream that such and such and such and such and such happened. And I remember one time I was in his truck talking to him. And I'm like, Black, you know your family is still from you, right? I'm like, you know it could be the closest people to you that'll do you bad. Like people you've been knowing for 10, 15, 20 years. People who you trust to run your business. People who you trust to be around your woman. People who you call your cousins and your family and shit. Them be the niggas and bitches that'll steal from you. That'll backdoor you. And that'll tell you lies and shit to get you fucked up. And I'm like, you need to really be watching money and shit. Because people will steal from you. And I was like, you know how I know that? Because my family will steal from me. My friends will steal from me. I'm like, is you listening to me? Are you listening to me? And it's just like he was just didn't want to hear what I was saying or was zoned out or like didn't believe like, oh no, shit, me and my family close. We don't steal from each other. We don't do this to each other. Maybe you and your family, but not me and my family. But like I said, it be your family and friends and shit that is still from you. Like Vezo said, it be the ones closest to you that'll do you bad. And I was telling that to him, and he just did not want to hear it. He did not want to hear it. But I was telling him a few things. I'm like, you remind me of my homie too. And I haven't been able to find him. And it's like, as soon as my homie went missing. That's all I can say. As soon as my homie went missing, you know, some of his brothers was passing away, all types of shit. We was going through a lot of shit. I was talking to him about a lot of shit that at the moment, I bet you he didn't believe me. But I bet you if I was to talk to him again now, he'll believe everything that I was telling him. I was thinking about him the other day. I've learned to stay in my place because I don't be knowing what people have going on and shit like that. And the phone worked both ways. I don't know if he got my new number though. However, he was going through shit that I didn't want to be in the middle of when it comes to like people's relationships and shit like that. Because I don't deal with people's bitches. Like, you need to figure out what the fuck you gonna do. Don't put me in the middle of shit because I don't do polygamy. And I'm not a good side bitch either. Because every time somebody try to make me a side bitch, the main bitch finds out. Because people like being around me. I'm not necessarily one of the ones that you could just go and see every 2 to 3 months or some shit like that. That doesn't work, does it? No. Because shit, you be missing me too. Like, damn. Y'all ever seen them little Facebook status? They be like, damn, I can't even call my nigga because he at home with his girlfriend. It's like that. Like, damn, I can't even call my homie. I can't even call him to chop it up about regular shit. Not even to have sex or anything. To just talk for me to vent. I can't call you because you might be at home next to your female and she want to know why we so close. But every time you got a free moment or something and you want to vent and you want to talk and you want to do this and you want to do that, you know how to schedule around that. Like, oh, she about to go to work. Let me go. You see? But I don't like that. For one, if you ain't happy at home, then you got to figure something out. And I'm just talking about in general because I've had this happen multiple times. You have to figure something out. You can't just expect me to be at home waiting on you. Because you have another female that you're trying to tend to as well as me. I'm not one of those. Like, it's not enough room for 2 of us. And it's not because it's nothing like, oh, you don't even make enough money for both of us. And you don't have enough time in the day for both of us. You don't got enough leeway to lie to me. So it's something about that. It's something about lying, car accidents, house and car fires, insurance policies, whether life, home, car, or something like that. It's something going on. It's something going on. I'm hearing you say you want to take a ride. Get in. Because we be on that other side getting it in. Like somebody, I'm hearing you about to meet your maker. Somebody is about to meet their maker after this car accident. I'm seeing DOA, dead on arrival. EMS, I'm seeing the flashing lights and everything. I'm also hearing my friend named Derek Johnson, who I haven't seen in about 3 or 4 years as well. Why am I hearing your name, Derek? Did you? I'm hearing because all these people are related some way, somehow. I'm hearing the last name Johnson. That also reminds me of having conversations with Derek Johnson and, you know, FaceTiming him and stuff when I lived in my house on Griggs, and he'd be like, Ali and my auntie lived down the street, and blase splee and blase splee. And speaking of black, be like, girl, you ain't got no dark skinned baby daddy. You don't got no dark skinned baby daddy. But I would never talk to people about my other baby daddies. Everybody knew Al. I don't really talk about my other baby daddies for many a reason. Not because I'm embarrassed, not because I be hiding them, not because they even treat me and my kids any type of way. I don't talk about them because, again, I don't be knowing what people be having going on. Like, that's how when I say about me and my friend LaShawn, and the relationship that I had with LaShawn, most people didn't even know that we was close at all. Because I'm not talking about him to you. For what? Why are you in our business? Why are you in my business? Why are you in his business? What you asking me about him for? What? You get what I'm saying? So if in order for you to even know that me and LaShawn had a relationship, you had to either be close to him or close to me. Because even all the people that we went to school with and shit, they ain't even know that we was close. I'm hearing it's tight like glue. We are living a single. Ooh, in the 90s kind of world. I'm glad I got my girls. Keep your head up. Keep your head up. That's right. My homegirl swinging on my left. Am I right? So, like, I'm hearing it like, you know how I was singing in my video the other day, and I'm like, sometimes you wanna go where everybody knows your name. And I was talking about Cheers, but I was talking about how my grandmother passed away, my mother passed away, my father passed away, like my homies passed away and shit like that. And I'm like, sometimes you want to go where everybody knows your name. I have so much love from people who have crossed over already that they don't let shit happen to me on earth, in the physical realm. Like in their afterlife, they connect with me. That's why I wasn't always able to channel. You know, on Dej Love song, like, let a nigga try me. I'ma kill his whole motherfucking family. And I ain't playing with nobody. Fuck around and I'ma catch a body. In the song, she basically be like, she changed once they killed her homie. And you know how I call him my homie? It's like ever since our connection has ended here or something, it's like I started channeling. My grandma passed away, my mom passed away, my dad passed away. I started being able to channel. I wasn't always this way. I didn't always have the gift of channeling. And if I did, I didn't know it. I'm not going to say channeling. I'm going to say more so like mediumship. When I can say like, oh, I talk to my mama, I'll be talking to my grandma. And everybody knows that they're dead. And no, I don't be sitting around talking to ghosts. I don't see them. I hear them. I hear their voices. You know how, like, if you watch Pocahontas, she could hear the willow tree in the wind blowing and stuff like that. It's kind of like that, if I can explain it. Like, when I say I'm channeling and I can hear my ancestors, I don't see none of their faces. I hear their voices. Like, I remember what my mama voice sounded like. I remember what my grandma's voice sounded like. So I know their voices talking to me. So, yeah. And I don't know why people don't believe in channeling messages and mediumship when you can have a dream about your dead grandma and she was talking to you. Is you paying attention to the message? You get what I'm saying? People, they so close-minded and surface level that you can't even tap into your own gifts because you're too damn dumb and scary. I'm here. God has not given us the spirit of fear, but the Lord has given us power. That's what I'm hearing. Like, you can't be scary. God is not a man of fear. You block your blessings when you scary as fuck. And that's why you can't be scary to show your talents and your gifts too. If you a medium, you can talk to the dead. You got a rare gift, bitch. Those are the things that make you special, different, and unique. Chosen. Speaking of, God has not given us the spirit of fear, but the Lord has given us power. I was thinking about a conversation that I was having with one of my old associates. Back in 2020. Yeah, 2020. And when I met Marlo and all that type of shit, I had noticed that a lot of my Facebook friends, people I went to school with, my cousins and all that, they was reading the book Power, the 48 Laws of Power. Everybody seemed to be reading that book in 2020. Granted, it's been out and things like that. Some people were saying that they had to read it in high school. I didn't. However, Marlo was like, Ali, you need to read the 48 Laws of Power or whatever. And again, at this same time, all of my friends was reading it. All of my cousins, a lot of my cousins and stuff that I was seeing like on social media, everybody was reading the book, The 48 Laws of Power in 2020. Everybody. And I remember talking to my friend. Oh, he was the Mason, my friend that's a Mason or whatever on Facebook. I had made a Facebook status. I'm like, ever since all you motherfuckers started reading the 48 Laws of Power, shit started getting weird around this bitch. And he had inboxed me like, you know, back in my day, that happened when the book The Secret came out. It's like everybody cannot handle knowledge. That's why they say, like, when the snake told Eve to eat the apple, and I say she got opened up to secret knowledge and shit, she got exposed. Everybody cannot handle knowledge like that. That's why they call it occult knowledge and secret knowledge and stuff like that. Because when you get the information, you have to go through the spiritual awakening. You have to, which is why Adam and Eve had to get kicked out the Garden of Eden, because now you open to what's going on and the powers that be. So go out there and defeat them. You get what I'm saying? So everybody was reading it, whether it was through audio book, and I was seeing them take screenshots of it. People was going to the library to go and get it. Everybody wanted to read the 48 Laws of Power because everybody wanted power in the midst of the pandemic, right? I could not read it. I could not read the book. I just didn't like the energy that I felt every time I turned the page. So I'm like, okay, I'm going to get it in an audio book. I couldn't listen to it. Now, I done listened to Infinite Possibilities. I love that book. I listened to the audio book too, and it's on YouTube as well. Those type of stories, I could listen to that lady read that all day. Maybe I'll actually go back and listen to that, because something was telling me to go back for the Infinite Possibilities or whatnot, because I think on that book cover it's like the infinity sign. Infinity. I was about to say Xfinity. But the infinity sign. And I was looking at my tattoo the other day with the infinity sign. Anyway, everybody was reading the 48 Laws of Power. And then everybody started acting weird as fuck. You started noticing people really thinking that they had all this power and shit from reading this book. And I'm not saying that the book is not knowledgeable. Again, because I haven't read it. I think I got to like law number 10 or some shit like that, and I just had to stop. Like, I don't want this. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to read it. I don't want to know what the 48 Laws of Power is. Marlo was like, you're going to need it. Like, you're going to need it. People is coming up against you and shit. Like, you got to basically learn how to play mind games with people. To me, the part of the book that I read was basically teaching you, like, you need to know how to play mind games with people, how to go tit for tat with people, how to deceive people and shit like that to gain power. Or this is what people do to you, so in order to defeat them, you got to be this way too. And I remember getting to one part of the book that was like, well, if you made it this far, congratulations, or some shit like that. But if you don't want your life to be different, I suggest you basically not read past this page, or to sum it up. And I put that shit down. Like, oh, they said I read past this page. I already struggled to get to this page because it made me feel some type of way. So I definitely ain't going no further. And I never read the book. However, I've been going through things in life in general that has given me power. But that's just like in my video that I was doing yesterday, when I said you don't got to go join a lodge or nothing like that, because you're going to go and you're going to go through life challenges anyway. You don't need nobody to give you a humiliation ritual. You don't need to be initiated into anything because you were already initiated when you came out your mama's womb. And the more you live and learn, the more tests you're going to go through. And when you beat them tests, you're going to get more degrees and more power. When you fail, then that's when you don't have your degrees. You don't have the power or the knowledge. But we live and we learn. So you're going to get tested with that same test again. Are you going to pass and then get your next degree? Or are you going to fail and you're going to stay on that level? You're going to stay there until you learn to pass the test. So you're going to keep going through the same cycles over and over again until you pass them. Because life teaches you lessons. I think 50 Cent also did a spinoff on the book, basically, the 48 Laws of Power, as well as the show Power and stuff like that, too. And I was talking about working with 50 Cent yesterday as well. God has not given us the spirit of fear, but the Lord has given us power. Who is that? I don't know, but my mama used to listen to that. God has not given us the spirit of fear, but the Lord has given us power. See, God is going to give you the power. You know, God is like your daddy. You do good, he's proud of you. He give you rewards. Sometimes it's not always tangible, like in the form of cash or anything. Sometimes some things are priceless. Like imagine being able to see the future or to be able to hear God directly. Like the relationship with God is so priceless, money can't even fucking top it. He gives you power. The closer and the closer you get to God, the more powerful and powerful you get. Because the closer and closer you get to God, the more you become one. And when you get to that Holy Trinity, it ain't no breaking that shit the fuck up. That's the power of 3 right there. I'm here, you have now been activated with the power of 3. Like you do not walk alone. Like you are very powerful. Power. Okay, that's the message. I wasn't expecting to pick that up. All I was going to say is I had a dream that one of my brother friends had a car accident and the car blew up. I'm hearing like it's something with the engine of this car. I don't know what kind of car this is either because it looks like it's not a truck with a normal shape like a Jeep or something. It looks more like a Lexus truck or like a Porsche truck or something. Or maybe a Mitsubishi, maybe a Toyota. I usually know my cars, again, because I worked for AAA and emergency roadside and shit like that. And I pay attention to cars. when I have the opportunity to drive, I pay attention to cars, even when I'm a passenger, you know. But when I did work at AAA and I shipped cars too, before, like I was a dispatcher, you have to know your cars. This car is like a Mitsubishi or something with it. It doesn't have the average American body shape of a car, is what I'm trying to say. And if it is an American car, it's like the newer Trailblazers. You know how they got a different shape? They don't look nothing like the old Trailblazers. It's like that. I'm seeing black, like a black one, a black car that's like a new Trailblazer or something like a Mitsubishi or I'm hearing Nissan Rogue. Do somebody have a kill switch on their car or something? Anyway, I'm hearing tires skirting right now. Like, you ever been to like the races or just somebody being a fool anyway, and you can hear them like revving up their car? Sometimes that's also how people gang stalk you too. Like, they'll come around your neighborhood and start burning rubber. That's a part of gang stalking too, by certain people. Darn, my phone is about to die. But car clubs be doing that sometimes. And motorcycle clubs, like when they gang stalk certain people, they come and they start just burning rubber around your block and shit like that. And I was hearing that. Like the last couple of days over here, it'll get to about 12 midnight, 1 and 2 o'clock in the morning, and somebody will just start going like around the block or something. Noise campaigns, gang stalking, and something like that. Somebody is in some type of nasty energy ass shit. Car club, motorcycle club, gang, some shit like that. Society, a cult, or whatever. Somebody is burning rubber. Like they do donuts and shit. They burn rubber. They try to do noise campaigns and bullying outside of people's house around their neighborhoods and shit like that. This is the person who was about to have this car accident. And earlier, remember in this video, I said the car was spinning like this before it hit the freeway wall. Somebody is about to get fucked up like this. And you know where I'm seeing the freeway at? It's like, if you taking the Lodge and you come up, is it like Livernois, then Dexter, and then Glenwood and all that? It's like in that area right there that I'm seeing. And this reminded me of this conversation that I was having with Lo one time too. She like, Leah, I think they tried to kill me. Like, we was in a car accident and this, and this, that. Something either happened already or is getting ready to happen, or something is about to resurface about a car accident and a death. And I'm seeing the Dexter and Linwood area. Dexter, Linwood, the Lodge, right there. Like somebody speeding up the service drive. Like coming off the freeway, but speeding up the service drive. Going so fast so that they damn near about to flip back over onto the freeway. And hit the fucking wall. Didn't I say it was like a car that I don't really know like that? I'm hearing Boss Man Dilo like, what he say? I'm driving that Bentley Bentayga like I don't love my life. I'm in that thing, something, and I'm lane switching. Vroom. Bitch, I'm Big Zot. I'm standing on straight business. Like somebody is driving fast, amped up, off their mind, out of their mind, like zooted and booted and some shit. And my heart beating fast. I'm about to get up out this energy. Either this has happened already or it's about to happen. And if it happened already, then a case is about to be reopened about this car accident. And if it is, then I was talking about AAA and life insurance and car insurance or something. So maybe somebody who work at AAA is about to start getting investigated about some insurance. in this fucking car accident that happened. It's an insurance agent that is connected to a car accident. She didn't do what she was supposed to do with the insurance policy, the money, and some shit like that. Something is going bad. Somebody is a thief that's an insurance agent. And they be doing shit with policies that they don't got no fucking business. And it got something to do with AAA. And again, I said I worked in emergency roadside of AAA. My two cousins, Naya and Brittany, they worked in the insurance part of AAA. And then one of my other cousins came up here and she ended up working in a different department of AAA. And I ended up getting fired from AAA. And it was the craziest thing too, because I had called off of work. But before I called off, I called my supervisor, Sheila. Was that my supervisor? Sheila and the other girl was my supervisor. She had the real big lips. And then she ended up getting exposed for fucking the young niggas in the call center and shit. Anyway, Sheila, I called Sheila. I'm like, hey, I'm really not feeling good because I woke up one morning sick as fuck. But I knew I only had a little bit of days left where I could take to call off. I think I only had like 2 left. So I had drove all the way to work feeling sick as fuck. But I got in a parking lot and finally found me a park and I just couldn't do it. I just was not feeling it. And I called Sheila. I'm like, hey, Sheila, I'm outside. I'm in a parking lot. But I really just do not feel good. I'm like, can you check and see if I have the time available to call off of work? Because if I have it available, then I'm going to take today off. But if I don't have it available, I'm already in the parking lot. I'm just going to try to get through the day. So she said she was looking into it for me. She came back to the phone. She's like, oh yeah, you fine. You can take the day off, blase, split. I'm like, okay, cool. Because I really don't feel good. I don't want to come in there sick and having to throw up and shit. Boom. I was off the next day. I come to work the following day, log into my computer perfectly fine. They let me work about 4 hours and then boom, they come in to damn near escort me out of AAA. Like I did something up in that bitch. Talking about you went over your time available for whatever it was. PTO, VTO, I don't give a fuck. Oh. They you went over. I'm like, how? I confirmed with Sheila before I took the day off. They're like, it must have been a mistake. Mistake? On who end? I called my fucking supervisor. But you see, it's always something when the milk ain't clean. So anyway, I'm like, okay. I got my stuff and I left. I was fine. So it's something about that. Crooked insurance agents, car accidents, cars, AAA insurance. It's something that's about to be exposed. All right, I'm about to get out of it right now. I'm hearing you about to get a letter in the mail. I'm hearing you about to get a letter in the motherfucking mail. And they ain't going to be able to steal your shit because the people from the post office about to get fired. But, yeah, I'm hearing it's either mail or email or some type of mail. I was watching something and they was saying air mail yesterday. Like somebody's going to come and deliver you something to the front door is what I'm hearing. Like, we just got a letter. Like Blue's Clues. Like we just got a letter. It's like Blue's Clues. Like you had to find all these clues and all this shit just to figure this out when it should never have been that hard because you should have just been able to go to the mailbox and get the fucking letter. But instead, you have to turn into a detective. Now you're about to get triple for your trouble. Like AAA. And I'm hearing Archangel Michael. Archangel Michael is going to personally hand deliver you a fucking letter. And I'm seeing Tobias' face right now, too. But not in a bad way. Like him taking my hand or something. Tobias, where are you trying to take me? No, for real though, it's like he taking my hand. Like, said somebody's going to come and hand deliver you a letter. Tobias knows something about me that maybe I'm not even aware of. And I'm hearing that video where I was talking about like opposites attract, Black Jesus and Mary Magdalene and Adam and Eve and the rib and becoming one and stuff like that. I'm seeing like taking my hand. Who is that song that like, I want to be the one that makes you smile? I want, how that song go? Because I'm hearing, I want to be all that and more. I want to know what makes you cry. So I can be the one that always makes you smile. Oh, tell me what I gotta do to please you. Baby, anything you say, I'll do. 'Cause I only wanna make you happy. From the bottom of my heart, it's true. I wish that I could take a journey through your, what is it, mind or heart or something like that. That's what I'm seeing right now. So anyway, I gotta get off of here because I don't even know how long I've been doing this reading. I didn't know what I was going to channel. That's one thing I love about my gifts now. I don't know what the fuck I'm going to say. I just got to push the motherfucking record button and let my spirit guides lead me. So, yes, car accidents. Be careful driving. What did I mention in this video? Taking shrooms. I said somebody goes to tropical smoothie and they put their shrooms in the smoothie or something. Or maybe somebody likes to mix it in their drinks. I was seeing my brother's friend and her boyfriend. So there's a couple. It don't necessarily have to be them, but it could be. But there's a couple who is going to have a fatal car accident. And I'm hearing like it's because of the trip, like the mushroom trip or something. And I can't really explain that to you guys because I've never taken shrooms before. I don't want to take psychedelics ever. Like, I'm not into medication of any sort. Now, I do agree with taking herbs and things like that because I believe that they have healing possibilities, even mushrooms. I just don't take them at all. I just started even eating them because they was too gummy for me. And when I say eating them, I mean like on pizza. I never took shrooms, like psychedelic shrooms, and I don't want to. I don't care to. You see the type of mind that I have and the close connections I have with God, my angels, and ancestors. Baby, a bitch like me don't need to take my motherfucking shrooms, okay? Shit, I bring heaven on earth for real up in this bitch. But, something about some shrooms and these people taking a bad trip. Literally, though, in their car, a car accident. And it's going to lead into this insurance, something with AAA. And all that type of shit. Oh, Natalie. I forgot I was boiling that water. I was supposed to put the dog stuff in there. But open the front door for me. It's a little smoky out there. But, thank you. He's talking about Mom. And you see, I had a pot of boiling water on the stove or whatever, and I forgot about it. I just started smelling something as I was doing this channel message, and I went in there. As soon as I opened the door, Mally talked about Mom, but it's smoky a little bit now because somebody's house and car is going to catch on fire. I'm telling you. And it ain't this one, but I'm channeling it. It's just like now stuff starting to be signs of synchronicity with me because I almost, the water had boiled all out the pot. Like that was the last of the water in the pot. It was vapor. So, yeah, the car accident, the insurance, is like the hidden wheel, the hidden death, the cousins, the something is about to be exposed like that. It's something like that. I'm hearing somebody was supposed to deliver you a package in the mail. And I'm seeing black. Like, Black, was you supposed to give me something that you didn't give me? but it's because of lies, is what I'm hearing. Let me get off of here. Somebody was supposed to give me a piece of mail. I said Blues Clues. We just got a letter. We just got a letter. All right. I'm going to talk to y'all later. I love y'all. Somebody is about to get something in the mail. That's just not my problem. That's just not my problem.